Well, hi there. Welcome to week 9 of Weekly Stuff and Things with Mathew Ruybal. I'm Mathew Ruybal, and I have a lot of gaming stuff to talk about, so let's just jump right to it. Batman Arkham Knight is probably my most anticipated, or at least one of my most anticipated games coming out at the end of this year, and Rocksteady has just released some new photos of their new villain for the piece, pictured here. Tell me this doesn't look super sweet. The Arkham Knight. Rumors, of course, are swirling as to who this character might be, though Rocksteady is saying that he's an original villain that they created for this tale. But, of course, we don't believe that. My money is currently on Thomas Elliott, also known as Hush. I guess we'll just kind of have to wait and see, but anticipation is just building. This game looks really awesome. This villain looks really awesome. I can't wait. It's very exciting. If you're a fan of zombie games, you've likely been following the progression of Dying Light with some interest. If not, you're welcome, because I'm going to show you. My little brother CJ turned me on to this one. It looks like it kind of is a marriage, a beautiful, deadly, flesh-eating marriage between Dead Island, Mirror's Edge, and maybe a little bit of Left 4 Dead thrown in there. Its current release date is slated for the final day of 2014. Of course, a link below to check out some of the gameplay videos, the game's website. Check out Dying Light. I'm a huge fan of Pinball FX series by Zen Studios. People who've played it know they have a really cool catalog of really awesome looking tables, a lot of Marvel tables. They even have a Plants vs. Zombie table, some Star Wars tables, and they've just announced that they will be releasing a new 4-pack of tables that are Star Wars themed, so more Star Wars tables, which is exciting. There's going to be a Star Wars Episode 4 table, a Han Solo table, a Droids table, and one called Masters of the Force. No release date other than them saying soon. So hopefully that means in the next month or so. I'm guessing April. So grab a copy of Pinball FX 2 and some of the tables that are currently out while we await these new Star Wars tables, and try and beat my high scores if you can. Gamertag Hobbit Ninja. And I'll see you at the arcade. Virtually though, because it's not really a place. Just like online, where we can see each other's scores. When you come across cool stuff and or things that you'd like to share with me, or if there's something you'd like me to talk about on the show, please message me and let me know, just like Eric L. did last week about this, which is looking to be a stunning game, the third and final in this series, telling the tale of Geralt of Rivia. That's right, The Witcher. The Witcher 3, The Wild Hunt, doesn't have a release date yet, but you can go onto their website. I'll put the link down below. Check out some video of the gameplay. It looks absolutely stunning. It's a very sprawling game. They said it's going to have multiple region map. It's open world, living ecosystem. So like the animals will like hunt you and try to kill you if you're out in the wilds. It looks to be a really, really vast RPG, and it has a very, very complex combat system. Those of you who have played any of the Witcher games before. I've got the second one. I haven't actually had the time to sit down and play through it. It's what's on my list of things to do. But what do you think? Are you guys going to be pre-ordering this game, or are your sights set firmly on the other RPG online game coming out this year? What is that? Is that a Weedy? Can you guys hear that? It's a leaf blower. My neighbor's blowing out his trailer. And I'm not going to wait for him. I'm just going to continue as if nothing's going on. Oh, he stopped. Neat. That was nice of him. So, yeah, are you guys interested? Are you guys excited for The Witcher 3? I'm kind of excited. It looks really, really good. Elder Scrolls Online comes out this year as well, so I don't know, which one are you guys more excited for, Witcher 3 or Elder Scrolls Online? I know they're different, but they're kind of in the same vein, same genre, so let me know, which one are you excited for? To help me segue, I'd like to share this pretty sweet video with you. It's a short film based on the Deus Ex Human Revolution video game, and it's pretty freaking cool, even if you're not into that game, which is weird because it was an awesome game. If you haven't played Deus Ex Human Revolution, I would recommend it, and I'd also recommend clicking the link below and watching this short film based on that game. As far as movies go, there were your standard amount of rumors and casting announcements and whatnot throughout the week. Of course, none of that really concerns me. I like solid, concrete things. What does concern me are when I see people post comments about things they just watched, when they say, "That looked like shit," or "I felt my childhood die a little bit," or "I cried a little when I saw this." I'm of course referring to, well, inarticulate fanboys in general, but more specifically to people who had just commented on seeing the new Ninja Turtles movie trailer. Most of the comments that I saw sort of pissed me off, and so I'm going to rant about this for a second. By all means, have an opinion. In fact, voice your opinion. I'm all for that. Obviously. I love debating pretty much everything from why sriracha sauce is the best, why I don't really particularly care for Barack Obama, how the owls aren't really what they seem, why I think the Xbox controller is superior to the PlayStation controller, and how you're a complete when you don't use your turn signals. Think what you want. Believe what you want. I'm not trying to convert you to my side, and you're probably not going to convert me to yours. But, and this is the real crux of the matter, folks, provide a reason for what you're saying, for how you feel, for what you think. Don't just jump on the bandwagon and say, oh, that looks stupid, that sucked, thanks Michael Bay for ruining my life. First of all, it's just a movie, people. Just a movie. If someone else's vision of human-sized turtles who talk like surfers and fight ninjas and eat pizza could in any way ruin your life, I think you might need to reevaluate your life choices and probably your priorities. Okay, rant over. Link to the trailer is below. Check it out if you haven't seen it. Trailer for the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles coming out this, I think, August. I think it looks interesting and different, and I'll probably go see it, and we'll talk about it afterwards. For the remainder of this week's episode, I'd like to talk about some stuff I want and some things I'd love to get my grubby little fingers on. We'll start off simple, and then we'll just go for broke towards the end. First up, those of you who know me know that I love Legos. I love Legos because they're
awesome!
Yeah, awesome. Here are a couple of Lego sets I really would like to get a hold of. Check this out. Dude, Sandcrawler, Episode 4, Star Wars Legos. Awesome. Super cool. I would love to get a hold of this set. Check this one out, Ghostbusters. Boom. How awesome is this? Then you can race around your living room like, woo, who are you gonna call? It'd be all cool and stuff. I have a question. Why did Lego wait until I was a freaking adult, or at least in the packaging of an adult, to come out with branded Legos? I had to, make Star Wars ships out of the wrong pieces when I was a kid. Now that you can just buy them. It's dumb. Or it's also really sweet. But you know what? I'm going to continue to unabashedly play with them anyway, because you know what? Being an adult if you can't do whatever the hell you want. I know books are kind of passe amongst the youngins these days. They don't have touchscreens and you can't zoom and stuff on them. But I really want these books real bad because I'm a nerd and these look cool. Star Wars Shakespearean style. We begin with episode 4, Verily, A New Hope. On to episode 5, The Empire Striketh Back. And of course we end with episode 6, The Jedi Doth Return. It's awesome. Shakespearean style books. And Star Wars. My birthday's in June. You know what to do. Hey, remember that one time when I mentioned how I like sriracha a whole bunch? I planned that because this. Sosu barrel-aged sriracha. Yes, aged for like 1 to 3 months, depending on the vintage you get, in whiskey barrels. I haven't tried this yet, but obviously I plan to. My birthday's in June, as I think I might have mentioned before. When you all make me rich and famous, I'm totally buying an entire fleet of these rad Toyota Apocalypse trucks. Really, they're called the Polar Expedition concept, but I think we all know what they're really for. And finally, I'm throwing a bone to my snowboarder friends. As if the Ford Raptor wasn't badass enough with tires and wheels, check out this slope climber of doom. This is their, I don't know what this is, but it's a Raptor and it's got track thingies. And you can go anywhere. Sweet. That's it for this week. Feel free to send me gifts, and more importantly, to leave comments in the below area for the comment place, and to talk about things. I like to discuss things with you. I always want to hear what you guys have to think about stuff, also about things. That's the whole point of this. So, leave your feedback, and I will talk back at you. It'll be like a conversation, sort of. In closing this week, I'd like to use some inspirational words that I found on the internet when I Googled inspirational words. You only live once, but if you do it right, once is enough. You guys have a great week. I'll see you next time. It's dumb that I'm right-handed and the owl is facing. I want people to see the owl. That's awkward. because then I can't pick it up. And I'm not left-handed. I guess that wasn't that hard.